What the fuck? I don't get this. What the fuck is going on? I mean, people just... You can't do that. People just copying other people's characters? Honestly, what the fuck? G'day fellow creatures of the internet, this is your online ambassador of Black Mars, Argonian.POV, and there's been something that's causing to my attention, and it has a biggest concern that's been bothering me lately. You know, and this sort of concern that I'm talking to you about is character theft. Now, what is character theft, you may ask? Well, it's simple. You see, there's been some complaints that, on YouTube, you know, or probably on Furry Amino, or on Furry, or of course on Facebook, that people decide to steal other people's characters. For the reason being is that obviously they can't think of their own. They wanted a persona. They wanted into the furry fandom. And yet they, how can I put this? They don't have, they can't think of a persona. So what the hell did they do? They go on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube. They go on Google. They go on Google Images. Just type in, I don't know, Dutch Angel Dragon, or whatever. They look it up on, there's some people out there that looks it up on Google and say, bam, this is me. Now, I know that there's a lot of popular fursuiters that have been a victim of this character theft. I mean, and I really noticed this myself. You know, you gotta realize, right? That what you're doing, I mean, with character theft, that is just a blood form of art theft. You know, people, I mean, I know that it doesn't really matter to you, saying, oh look, this person is cute, this character is cute, this Dutchie is cute, I'm gonna make him as my alter ego. But the thing about it is that it's someone else's character. Whatever image you click on Google, that's someone else's work. You know, even on Furry, you know, if you just say, oh, I'm gonna look in Google just so I don't have a persona, so I can just look on Google and just choose it up from there. Maybe there's a cute or cool Dutch Angel Dragon or whatever. No, it doesn't work that way. You know, it doesn't. Because the fact being is that 99% of the time that if there's something on Google, if there's something on the internet, chances are that it's made by someone else. There's this thing in Australia, or could be around the world, that is called plagiarism. And that's what character theft is, a form of plagiarism. It is copyright of someone else's character. that is just wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be a furry altogether. Hell, you shouldn't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a persona. I'm not saying that. You know, there's a lot of cool things that you can be. You know, if you want to be a Dutch Angel Dragon, so be it. If you want to be an Angel Dragon, so be it. If you want to be something of the colours that you like. You know, whether or not that you're an Argonian, you're a Circle, you're an Angel Dragon, you're a Fox, Doggo, whatever. I'm not stopping you from being who you want to be. As, you know, you can be your favourite animal. You can be a dragon for all you care. But it's all in the matter of don't just go into Google Images if you want a persona and just say, bam, that's me over there. It doesn't work. It's the worst form of character. It's the worst form of art theft because someone had just made the character up. There may be a chance that someone had paid someone to draw up this person's character for them. And what's really worse about this character theft is that people decide to commission fursuits of characters that had just already existed in the fandom. You know, like say for instance, they want to cosplay as Pearl. They want to cosplay as Sniper the Angel Dragon. They wanted to cosplay as Ring. But no. Don't. Do not cosplay as someone else's character in the fandom. Because I'm not saying that you shouldn't cosplay completely. You know, there's a lot of characters out there that are really adorable as these fursuiters they can cosplay as. Like Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps of Zootopia. Or Pokemon. Even though, yeah, sure. Even though, yeah, they do belong to someone else. They are made by someone else. But the thing about it is that whoever created these characters wouldn't mind. But, and I'm not stopping you from cosplaying as much as I'm not going to stop you from fursuiting altogether. This is not what this is all about. You can't only commission someone else, to make a fursuit that already existed out there. You know, there's only one of each people's personas. People and would want to just keep it original. You know, you gotta think. You know, people have nightmares because of this. You know, character theft causes a lot of drama. People who do it cause a lot of drama. That is what I really hate about the furry fandom, is that young people decide to click on an image and say, bam, let's get to the reality first, right? You know, if you want to make your own character, you can. No one's stopping you. If you want to be a fox, dog, whatever, no one's stopping you. This is the beauty about the furry fandom. That you can be whoever animal that you like. And no one cares. But instead respect you for it. Because that is you. Same as I am in Argonian. Because that is me. I am Bruzo and Bruzo is me. and that goes for any other fursuit out there. You can have a lot of fursuit crushes, yes, I know that. You can like different sort of furries and all that kind of stuff. But the thing about it is that most likely the actual furries are really nice people. But say for instance, right, that you decide to cosplay as your favourite fursuiter, like say Pearl the Angel Dragon, or Sniper, or Picari or whatever, and you decide to be a complete pushover. Because the thing about it is that it really, personally, you can be an Argonian, but the thing about it is that before you decide to become a cosplayer as me, please don't. Because I won't allow it. And I won't allow to steal my friends' characters and all that kind of stuff. Imagine if you were a complete arsehole as that character, then people might think, oh, jeez, Pearl is such a pushover bitch. But she isn't in real life. Sorry, Pearl, that I said that, but it affects other people. It really does. It stresses them out. People work hard to commission these suits. Or to get their characters drawn up in ref sheets. It's their own money. People work hard for their characters. People do have a certain connection to their characters, like I am with Bruzo. I'm just using myself as an example. The point is that I'm trying to make is that honestly, you can cosplay as whoever you want, but please do not steal other people's characters. Don't. This is not how the furry fandom works. This is what really stresses me out about it. Pearl, I love you to bits. I'm sorry that people do that to you. You are, but just think. Just don't copy off any other people's works. If you want a persona that badly, if you can't even draw your own character, and if your character isn't really from a video game, then get someone to do it for you. Maybe just explain that you want to be this animal, and you want some artwork to do it. Or better yet, just adopt characters as your own persona. And there's plenty of adoptables there. Just don't eat, honestly, anything but stealing other people's characters, because it doesn't really work. It doesn't. It causes crap, and that's all I have to say. Because people put their devotion to it, and you can actually hurt these people. It causes a lot of grief, and that's what I really have to say in the matter. Just don't do it. Don't steal other people's characters. Because if you ever do, chances are that people will look down on you, especially if they're friends with that person. And that kind of, this is what I have to say in this thing. I know that I'm just going to rant, but about this topic, there's a lot of things I could just tell you, other ways that you can make your own character in the furry fandom and make it as you. But I'm just going to end this rant. So anyway, if you agree with this video, please comment, stab the hell out of that like button. For some more awesome content like this, please click the subscribe button. I mean, if you want to look at some of my stuff, then there's Fur Affinity and Fur Network. And if you want to chat to me on Twitter, the Twitter's down there in the video below. I'm more likely to respond. And if you want to friend me on PSN, it's Bruzo21. So anyway, this is your online investor Black Mice, Visual Dragonians, saying I love you, you matter, and as always, may the East go to all. Bye for now.